when I was coming up with a conceptualization of what this podcast could look like, I was a little bit confused because there's so many different areas that we could touch on, right? Like you guys manage a business side, you manage the YouTube and actual content creation, and you actually have to
Right.
research and learn more about current events. So it's a little bit confusing, but every time I was doing this conceptualization, I kept coming back to content because it seems that you guys have made a very conscious decision from very early on to focus on quality, right? And there is this piece of advice that is constantly going around, to content creators where you should just focus on getting your camera out and just putting out a video. But Abhi, when I looked at your first travel vlog, it seemed like there was
Right.
such a great story to it already. It seemed like there was a plan, there were cuts, there were drone shots. It was incredible. So what I want to ask you specifically, Abhi, to start with you, what
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
you think about that piece of advice of just getting your phone out and getting started versus focusing on quality?
Actually, I feel that there is no one size fits all approach. I mean, there is no one formula that is going to apply to every single person. See, with my particular scenario, what was happening is before I entered into the world of content creation, I was working in the field of advertising. I was making short films for myself. So I was aware of a lot of technical aspects of it. So somehow that translated into my content naturally. But
Mhm.
for a lot of people, that is the tough part. I mean, learning how to use a camera, which camera to get, what is good audio, what is bad audio, good lighting, and all. These are the challenges over there. So I believe that there has to be a sweet spot. I mean, there has to be some sort of a use case scenario that everybody has to figure out, which is somewhere in the middle. It is not completely being quality conscious and never putting out any piece of content out there just because you're just not perfect, and just not starting out very vaguely. Because there is one story that I usually share with everybody, that is of Mithila Palkar. Now, Mithila Palkar was a household name, but still she was a bubbly new actress, a new face in the web series zone. But then one day she just had an idea that she wanted to recreate the cup song. And she just called her friend from someplace who owns a DSLR, but then she was not available or something. And ultimately, she just shot that cup song on her phone. And that cup song went viral. So
Mhm.
probably the publicity that she did not get from doing a web series, she got it from that one cup song. So you can never pinpoint and say that this is the right time to start. So I feel everybody just needs to ask themselves that whether they are ready to take that leap. And the best thing for beginners is that nobody cares. As I say, that nobody gives a shit. So it can be both ways. The negative side is that you are not going to get a lot of views, but the positive side is that nobody is going to remember how bad you were. And probably if they do how bad you were, then they are going to appreciate how long you have come. The people, I mean, I still don't consider myself as a very quality conscious person, but the
Mhm.
people who I look up to, like, for example, Peter McKinnon. Now, even if you take his example, his videos have been exceptional since beginning, but that does not mean that there was not scope for improvement. He has always improved. Now everybody has different standards, different quality standards in their head, and if you keep your quality standards as high as Peter McKinnon is today, then you are never going to start. So I feel it is important to start. What people can do is probably start by making videos that they don't put up, practice a little bit so that they get rid of those technical difficulties that they face. So then they don't let go of a good story just because their technical aspects are not perfect or not up to the mark.
Subscribe for more of this good stuff. See y'all in the next one.